Hello all, welcome back to my channel TechSense. In this video, we will learn about Azure services and products. We will understand what is compute services, what is the use of VMs, app services and functions. So let's get started. What is Azure Compute? Azure Compute is an on-demand computing service for running cloud-based applications. It provides computing resources such as disk, processors, memory, networking, and operating systems. For example, virtual machines, functions, app services, Kubernetes, availability sets. It basically provides the infrastructure you need to run your apps. If you want to host the website, you can use the virtual machines. If you want to run the batch job, you can use functions. If you want to store files, images, or anything, you can use SQL or Cosmos DB. So these are the services which Azure provides, and we can use them accordingly based on our requirements. What is virtual machine? In computing, a virtual machine is an emulation of a computer system. Virtual machines are based on computer architectures and provide functionality of a physical computer. It provides IaaS offering, infrastructure as a service. It provides the infrastructure which you can use. You have the total control on the operating system. You can install whatever operating system you want to install, and totally you can manage it. You have the total control on the environment. So if you use the virtual machine, you'll get the machine wherever you will install whatever operating system you want to choose, and you can use them accordingly. Whatever softwares you want to install, you can install it. Let's see this through the demo. To create a VM, go to the portal, click on virtual machines, click on add virtual machine, mention the subscription resource group name. I have the existing resource group name, machine name, let's say TechSense, region, let's say Southeast Asia. No availability options required as of now. Any image. I'll be using Windows Server 2019. Username. The username is required because we need to log into the server. So username and the password. I'm putting the passwords also. Inbound rules. Why we need these rules? Because we need this port to be open so that we can access it through the remote. So that's why it's RDP 3389 is open. Next. No configuration in terms of disk as of now. No configuration in terms of networking as well. Advance. Review and create. So it's creating the virtual machine. As we can see, after some time the validation has been passed. So click on create. Deployment is in process. As we can see, the VM has been created. Go to resource. This is the information of the virtual machine that we created just now. The public IP, size, operating system, region, status, everything is in there. If we want to connect to the VM, we need to click on connect, RDP, because we will be using the RDP to connect to the system. Download RDP file. Once we open the RDP file, we need to click on connect. Once we click on connect, we need to mention the username and password that we mentioned while creating the VM. So TechSense and the password. Once we mention all the credentials, we need to click on OK. So using this way, we will be able to connect to the server that we created just now. So this is all about virtual machines. What are functions? Azure functions are idle when you are concerned only about your code running your service and not underlying platform or infrastructure. They're commonly used when you need to perform work in response to an event, timer, or message from another Azure service, and when that work can be completed quickly within seconds or less. Basically, functions are serverless components. What are the use of functions? It allows you to run small piece of code without worrying about application infrastructure. So you need not to worry about installing OS or any software. You have just your code, then deploy it and it will be up and running. It's perfect for image processing, order processing, and if you want to run the scheduled task. For example, a requirement is we have an application where user come and upload their picture, and in return they will get the compressed picture. For an example, if user uploads the image of 100 MB, then in return they will get the 50 MB file size. So First of all, picture will go to database and then we can trigger our function which will resize the image and return back to the user in return. So in that scenario also we can use functions. If we want to send out an email, in that case also we can use functions. If we want to change the status of the orders, or in that scenario also we don't need the whole server. We can just upload our code in the function so that we don't have the dedicated server for it. So the billing will be less in that case. It's cost efficient. Basically we are not paying for the whole servers, we are just paying for the time when my function will be running. So that is the whole purpose of the functions. Let's see this in demo also, how we create functions. As we can see here, app services, SQL database, storage accounts. Here it is, function app. Click on function app, click on add, mention the resource group, function app name, let's say resize picture. Runtime, I need .NET Core because it's a C# application. Click on review and create. Click on create. So that is how we can create the functions. Obviously I'm not explaining here how we can write the code and then what, based on the requirement, how my function will run, how we can upload the code, because that's a part of Azure developer, and this is Azure fundamentals. We'll be covering these things in our next videos. Next topic is app services. What is app service? With app services, you can quickly build, deploy, and scale enterprise-grade web, mobile, and API apps running on any platform. You can meet rigorous performance, scalability, security, and compliance requirements while using a fully managed platform to perform infrastructure maintenance. App servers is a platform as a service offering. It's basically a PaaS thing. So you need not to install the softwares or OS. You just deploy your code and it's up and running. You can instantly use it. It basically integrates Azure website, mobile service, and BizTalk in single service. It's a single product that has capabilities for whatever you need, mobile, web, or API. Let's see this in Azure portal. This is app service. Click there, add, mention the resource group. See here, we are not installing any OS. It's just we need to mention the runtime stack. So it's ASP, for my case it's version 3.5. Click on review and create. That is how we create app services. That is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. For any query, you can write down in comment section, or you can email us at mytechsense@gmail.com, or visit our website techsenseconsulting.com. In my next upcoming video, we will discuss about storage accounts, Cosmos DB, SQL, and rest of the computing services of Azure. So stay tuned. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.